Today in our class we will discuss about the uses and importance of map and type of scale and uses and importance of the scale. Okay, so let's start. First we discuss about the uses and importance of map. First, number one, as a general reference, that means if we want to know where a place is located, then a map will help us. We know about the place distance and directions from this map. Okay. And number two, as an effective tool for navigation, control and route planning, we really depends on the map, like whether we move on land, at sea or in air. We plan our routes and maintains our course with the help of a map. So there are hiking or the biking maps and the maps for the moving through the caves, highway maps, aerobatic chart, that means if you want to fly any region by aeroplane or helicopter, you need that. And this type of map is also help us. Next, map provide a lot of information to a planner, like planning of road, residential complex, factories, park, locations of the school and the public facilities, water network, etc. also depends on the maps. Next, number 4, maps are used as a legal document and where we showing the ownership of the land and boundaries. I already discussed in our previous class. And number 5, maps are useful to soldiers, pilots, drivers, miners, surveyor, engineer, environmentalist, many other people. They need, without a map they cannot do their work. Next, number 6, the strategies of an army even that depends on the informations provided by a map. Military services also need map. Number 7, maps can show the countries, continents, state, districts, cities, even the local areas with the all details. And number 8, maps are useful for students and the common people, and they are easy to handle and can be carried everywhere. Okay, so these are the main uses and the importance of maps. Now we discuss about scale and their types. A scale is a ratio of a distance between 2 points or place on the map and the actual distance between the same 2 points or the place on the ground. Here are the 3 main methods, like first method, second method, third method. The first method is by a simple statement. By a simple statement is a simple method in which a scale is expressed by the simple statement. A statement that is given distance on earth equal to a given measure on the map. It's have some merits, like number 1, it can easily be expressed. Number 2, there is no need remember or to draw a linear scale. And here also have some demerits, like number 1, language is a great problem and the statement scale is expressed in the certain language of a country. It cannot be accepted all over the world due to the language problem. Number 2, when a map is reduced or the scale deformed to such a measure that is become a useless. Okay, so these are the first method we use, that is simple statement. Okay. Next method, here as a first method I give an example, like if we the RF of the map is 1:50,000, convert it into a simple statement. That means you already know that 1 centimeter represents 50,000 centimeter. That means that is the RF. RF means the representative fractions. Then you have to divide it, 50,000 divided by 1 lakh. 1 lakh, you know that 1 centimeter, 1 kilometer represent 1 lakh centimeters. Okay, so 50,000 divided by 1 lakh kilometer equals to 1 by 2, that means 0.5 kilometer. So 1 centimeter represents 0.5 kilometer or 2 centimeter represent 1 kilometer. Okay. And next, second method, that is the by ratio or the representative fractions method. And here here representative actions means that one unit on the map present the number of like unit on the ground. This scale is something called the natural of fractions scale. And here we have some merits like the scale is expressed in the same unit of measurement, and number 2, the unit can easily be transformed in the other unit of measurement in the numerical scale. So the scale is expressed as a ratio or the representative fractions, that is by a fractions into which the numerator express the distance on the map and the denominators represent the actual distance of the ground of the same unit. That means RF means you have to write the map distance divided by ground distance. Okay, but both carry the same unit. And here some demerits are reductions of the enlargement of map makes the scale useless, and number 2, determinations of the RF needs the calculations of the previous knowledge. Okay. Now here I given you examples about the second method. So find out the RF when the scale of a map is 2 cm to 1 km. In the solutions, the first unit of the measurement is in centimeter, so the second unit should be converted into centimeter. And you already know 1 kilometer represents 1 lakh centimeter, and here 2 centimeter represents 1 lakh centimeter. So then 1 centimeter will represent 1 lakh divided by 2. So the answer is 50,000. So the RF is 1:50,000. Next, our third method of the scale is a linear graphic scale. It's another method. The linear scale represents the same relationship by the means of the straight line, which is divided into the certain length, each of which represent a certain distance on the ground. A linear scale generally divided into the two divisions, number 1 primary divisions, number 2 secondary divisions. Okay, and each of scale are there the many number of primary divisions and the secondary divisions are required. Okay. Next we discuss about the merit and demerits of third method. A linear scale help to determine easily the idea of a distance between the two places on a map by the visual observations or by the simple scale of measurement. Number 2, the distance on a map is easily measurable. It can reveal easily the distance on the ground. And number 3, enlargement or the reduction does not change the measurement of the scale of the map as the scale be reduced or enlarged thereby. And but this type of merits are not available in RF type of scale, means second method or the first method. Next, demerits are like drawing of a linear scale required much time and it may also involve the drawing defects. Number 2, the defective unit of scale may not be accepted all over. And number 3, change in the unit of measurement of a scale may involve loss of accuracy. Okay. Last point, we will discuss the uses and the importance of scale. Here the use of scale in the map are very important. It indicates the distance of 2 points on the map according to the corresponding distance on the ground. And number 2, the scale is used to determine the distance of 2 points of the ground on the map. And number 3, scale provide a very useful method of representing the large area within a convenient space, and by means of scale the entire earth surface can be mapped within a small space of paper. And number 4, by enlarging or the reductions the scale spatial map can be devised according to the object and purpose. Like you can give the example, topographical map used for the different purpose and it is look also different. Cadastral map is you also using for the different purpose, and MOSA map, field map for the planning and the strategy of war. So these are the main uses and importance of scale. Okay. Acha. At first you have to remember some important unit in FPS and CGS unit. 12 inches represent 1 foot, 3 feet represent 1 yard, 320 yards represent 1 furlong, 8 furlong represent 1 miles, 1760 yard represent 1 miles, 63,360 inches represent 1 mile, and in CGS 10 millimeter represent 1 centimeter, 100 centimeters represent 1 meter, thousands meter represents 1 kilometer, and 1 lakh centimeter represents 1 kilometer. Okay, so our first method is, that is the statement method, simple statement method. Number 1, the RF of a map is 1,50,000. Convert it into a simple statement. Okay, simple statement means in you have to convert it into kilometer. So first here in the RF means the representative fractions 1:50,000 both carry the same unit, that means 1 centimeter equals to 50,000 centimeter. And you have to convert, already know that 1 kilometer represent 1 lakh centimeter, so you have to divide it with that, 50,000 centimeter divided by 1 lakh centimeter, that means you have to convert it in kilometer, then answer is half kilometer. Half kilometer means 0.5 kilometer. Then 1 centimeter represents 0.5 kilometer, 2 centimeter will represent 1 kilometer, 3 centimeter will be represent 1.5 kilometer, 4 centimeter will represent 2 kilometer. Our next statement is calculations, next problem is, the RF of a map is 1:3,50,000. Convert it into the simple statement. Now you already know the RF always carry the same unit, that means 1 centimeter equals to 3,50,000 centimeter. So if you want to convert it in kilometer, then you already know that 1 kilometer equals to 1 lakh centimeter, then you have to divide it this one. So 3,50,000 centimeter divided by 1 lakh centimeter, then the answer is 3.5 kilometer. So the 1 centimeter represent 3.5 kilometer, then 2 centimeter will be represent 7 kilometer. Okay. So this is our first method. Now going forward to the next method, second method, or the RF. Finding the RF, find out our first problem is find out the RF when the scale is 1 centimeter to 1 kilometer. So here you already know the first unit of the measurement in RF, in measurement is in centimeter. So the second unit we also should be the RF also should be the converted into the centimeter. Both are the same unit you have to be do. Next, so 1 kilometer represent 1 lakh centimeter, 1, then RF is 1:1 lakh centimeter, then the both unit is now same. Now next problem is find out the RF when the scale of a map is 2 centimeter to 1 kilometer. Here the same solutions you already know, the first unit of the measurement is in centimeter, then the second should be converted into the centimeter. And you already know that 1 kilometer represent 1 lakh centimeter, so 2 centimeter will represent 1 lakh centimeter, then it will 1 centimeter will represent, divided it 1 lakh divided by 2, 1 lakh, because 1 kilometer represent 1 lakh centimeter, then 1 lakh divided by 2, then the answer is 50,000. Okay, so the RF is 1:50,000. So simple. Okay, did you understood everybody?